How to blur in Canva. It's actually very simple. First of all, left click on the image that you would like to blur and then click on Edit Photo. Under Effects, search for the blur effect and then click on it. Now simply use the intensity slider here on the left to adjust the intensity of the blur. If you put this to 0, the blur will be totally removed. If you put this to 100 on the other hand, this will apply a maximum blur. To remove a blur, you can obviously just put the intensity slider here to 0, or you can also click on Remove Blur in the lower left corner of the screen. Now, as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, there is also a second way to blur in Canva, and that is by using the old version of the editor. To blur in Canva using the old editor, first of all, left click on the image, then go into Edit Photo again in the top left corner of the screen, and now instead of clicking here on blur, what you would do is activate the old photo editor by clicking here where it says click here. How ironic. Then choose Revert to the old editor, then make sure that your image here is still selected, if not left click on it, and then go into Edit Image in the upper left corner of the screen. You might have noticed that before in the new editor it says Edit Photo here, whereas in the old editor it is called Edit Image. Once in there, to blur an image, all you need to do is to scroll down a little bit and under Adjust click here on See All. And you will then see the blur slider here, and now to apply a blur to your image, simply move the blur slider to the right. The difference is that this is not a pure blur fader as is the case in the new editor. What this is here actually is a combined blur and sharpen fader. So that means when you are completely in the middle, when you then move the slider to the left, what is going to happen is that you're actually going to sharpen your image. Have a look. As you can see, we have it now -59, and what this does is actually sharpening your image. In the new version of Canva, these two features are simply separated. So there you have one fader to just apply blurs, and you have yet another fader or slider that is just there to adjust the sharpness of an image or picture. I personally prefer this slider here in the old version because it simply allows me to work more quickly because I have both blur and sharpen in one place. In the new editor, you will need to go to two different places to use blur and sharpen, which in my opinion is a little bit annoying. Please let me know in the comments of this video what your opinion is on this. Please smash the like button and subscribe. Peace out.